Hey there folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to the farm. It's another beautiful day here. It's finally cooling off to where you don't walk outside here in North Carolina and get soaking wet with sweat. So we're starting our video down here by the cows right now. And the reason we're doing that is because what we're doing today is building new cow pasture and hayland that we'll have on the other side of the farm. So you see our fencing system. We've got a fence here on this side of the farm. We've got about a total of 85 acres of fenced land, and we are just about to double that area of fenced land or usable farmland for our cattle. So come along today as we get working with the big old case excavator. We're going to be pulling out some stumps. We're going to be working in a kind of a wet area, and tomorrow we'll have Frank. If you look, well, you can't see it through the woods, but there's a Caterpillar 953B over there. So we'll have that out here in the next video or two, and we'll be clearing up some farmland. Good time. So come along today as we get busy with the excavator. I'll take you over there and show you what's up.
I ain't afraid of work. I ain't afraid of play. I ain't afraid to get the job done and do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid of life. Times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right.
Alright, so we've taken the Kubota X1140 from Rocky Mount Tractor. Those are my buddies up there. Give them a big shout out. We've taken it over here to the excavator where we've already been working just a little bit. And this is a big old Case CX210D. It is a monster of an excavator. We're going to go on and reach in here and we're going to start this thing up, let it get warmed up to optimum running temperature, and I'm going to show you how it works too. So the door, you've got two latch systems here. If I push it back, it'll latch backwards right there. This is nearly a brand new machine. It only has about 160 hours. We're gonna go right in here. Hang on. Here we go. All right, we're in the cab now, and so is a horsefly. There it goes. So we're gonna reach down here. We'll turn the key on. Give it just a second. Start it. Okay, now it's running. Now the screen down here says auto warm up, okay? You've got several controllers here. You've got a controller for your left hand, a controller for your right hand, and you have hand controls and foot controls that you can use. Those hand controls down there move the machine forward and backwards. In other words, they move the tracks, okay? The hand controls that are right here, this one and this one, that's what operates the bucket. So you can bring the boom up, in. There's all sorts of different articulating ways that this thing works. Turn the radio off. This thing is air conditioning. Super awesome. There's a pretty cool little sunroof here, so you can raise that up in case you're working overhead and access the sunroof. So we're gonna let this guy warm up. I just put fuel in it. I put about, I'm gonna say 60 gallons of fuel in it and moved the needle about that far. It's pretty fuel efficient, but I didn't anticipate that. It's pretty funny. We're gonna get it nice and cool in this cab, let this thing warm up for about 10 minutes before we get started. It is a rental unit from United Rentals, so very nice. What does it cost to rent one of these critters? Well, it costs somewhere in the neighborhood for a month about $7,000 to $8,000, man. So this is big money being spent in order to open up these fields. Can't get a lot of footage from the ground here, but you can see I've pecked my way through here. We've got to go all the way back to that tree line, turn around and come back. So I've got a swath here about 100 feet wide, and I'll go all the way to the end of the tree line, turn back around and come back here. So I have a 200-foot wide swath cut. Now, behind me, Frank will come in with the loader and smooth all this out for me, fill in the low spots, fill in the spots where I got stumps out, and dress all this up so we can build our fence. We've got in this pasture here around 25 acres. There's another, I don't know, 3 to 5 acre field over here on the other side. There's a lot of work to be done here, so it's a good time. Hope you guys enjoy this footage. I'll toss the drone up in the air and we'll talk you through what's going on and just have some fun. This is a day's worth of work right here, and I have a big rainstorm coming tomorrow. It's supposed to rain up to 1 inch tomorrow. I can't get out in this if it rains like that because this machine will get stuck, and the track loader definitely will get stuck. Let's get busy. long day, man. Long day in the saddle. My butt hurts. So we made some good progress. You can see the excavator way back there in the back. Didn't quite make all the progress I would have liked to have made today, but that's all right. We've got the excavator until hopefully Wednesday. So we'll be out here. We'll work our way through. Again, that's probably 3 football fields long right there by 1 football field. Maybe half a football field wide. It's as far as it'll reach. So I'll go all the way to the end, and then I'll come back and start on this right here. You can see some of the big stumps that are over in this pile and over in this pile. They're just piles everywhere. It's just a job. It's just a chore to clear land. So I'm real happy with what we've done today, guys. Please pound that like button, jump in, subscribe to the channel. Love to have you back. Follow our series here, Clearing Land. I hope you enjoyed the drone footage. That's just what's going on here today on the farm. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge. All right?
Well, come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your